Hey everyone, I figured I'd take a moment to tell you all that I've been sober for 9 months and I did it without any help from AA. I stopped drinking 9 months ago exactly, and I'd like to tell you a little bit more about that. What happened to me is there were a lot of conflicts going on where I was. I would stop drinking for a while and then go back to it. Stop drinking for a while, then go back to it. Before I finally stopped, I didn't last more than a full month. And what happened was with my drinking is I didn't always drink every day. I could go for days without it, but when I did drink, goodbye. I mean, a 12-pack of beer would be gone within 24 hours. It was just that simple. And you know, there are so many schools of thought on this, like AA. As far as AA goes, I consider it to be very cultish. Now, granted, I did find a group called Cocaine Anonymous meetings somewhat helpful, but AA meetings, they were just utter cults. I mean, they're like, I'm such and such, and I'm an alcoholic. I'm this, and I'm blank, and I'm an alcoholic. All this crap, they just shoved it right down your throats. And I even had a schedule with it at an AA meeting, and somebody said, if you decide AA is not for you, you can just go on and continue about your misery, like they were the only way, like their 12 steps were the only way. Well, guess what? It turned out I wasn't powerless over alcohol, and it turned out I didn't need a higher power. It turned out that it was a choice. You see, when I was homeless, I had to be on my P's and Q's. I couldn't afford to get drunk. It was just that simple. Find something worth staying sober over, not some higher divine power. No, you don't need AA. It's just that simple. AA, it might be for you, it might not be. And if it is for you, more power to you. And if it's not for you, that doesn't mean you're bound to be drunk or whatever. It's simply a choice. Find a reason to stay sober. Maybe you hate the hangovers. Maybe you did something that made you feel embarrassed. Just simply find a reason to stay sober. And the whole thing about admitting you're powerless over alcohol, that's bullshit. Because, I mean, if you're admitting you're powerless over alcohol, then you're already defeated, so why even bother? Why put yourself through that? So anyway, when I was homeless, I couldn't afford to get drunk, and I most certainly could not afford to be incapacitated from a hangover. I had to stay sober, and now being in a sobriety house, if I drink, I'll be thrown out. And however, I am looking forward to getting into a real apartment soon, and I will do it without alcohol, because I'm 9 months into this, and I do not intend on breaking down. Just got to keep going. Think about all the money you're saving. Find, get yourself a sobriety wallet. Think about all the money that you would have spent on alcohol and spend it on something else. It's really cool. You can do some really cool things with it, trust me. And I'm a work in progress. We all are. Be you drug addict, alcoholic, or whatever. Was I an alcoholic? I don't know, because I was able to stop without any withdrawal symptoms. I used it because I just didn't want to deal with shit, and eventually everything just started going downhill slowly but surely. I just stopped caring about everything. It was just like, I just wanted to stay in my room and get drunk all the time. And I decided to get up on my feet and do something about it. Make my life worth living again. Start making progress. Have a goal to aim for. And think about how alcohol is not helping you obtain your goals. It set me back quite a bit, I assure you. Is alcoholism a disease? Yeah, it is. But you know what? It's a self-inflicted injury. and it's up to you to fix it. It's ultimately a choice whether or not you want to get sober. And it's painful, it's hard. I still want to drink every now and then, but I don't. I hold the line and I stay sober. And quite frankly, I will be updating you on my progress and this and that. And I simply found something worth staying sober for. And that's what helped me. I had to maybe find a place where you have to stay sober. You know, like be the sobriety house or whatever. Granted, those will make you attend AA meetings a lot of the time, and if they're not for you, you could just go and bullshit and just go and smoke cigarettes afterwards. The funny thing is that they are against all that, but pretty much everyone at AA meetings smokes. They're against the concept of trading one addiction in for another. Well, that's exactly what a lot of them end up doing. Hell, the founder of AA, Bill Wilson, as they call him, he died of emphysema because he was a lifelong smoker. Anyhow, AA is particularly cultish in my opinion, and I've been in a few cults, a few personality cults, and I've seen enough of them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much and have a great day. Goodbye.